Hello everyone, my name is Martukwan and today we are once again playing Chicken Police. Paint it red, and today is in fact, or rather might be, the last time we are playing Chicken Police, because as we all know, the whole case is slowly but surely coming to a close and the only thing what's left to do is to confront Mr. Wessler. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Here we are, back at Hotel Atlas with Lewis and Marty. But there's nothing left to do, I guess, but to head to the weekend house, right? Huh. Alright, yeah, I remember now. We don't really have a direction, right? We just kind of, so I guess we need to find him. But then again, it does choose the weekend house first. So, let's just go over and see what happens.
So, we're looking for more evidence?
No, I was just thinking we could take another
Oh,
look.
okay.
Just in case.
Right, so,
Okay, sure, but
Don't even ask, Marty.
you're really becoming sentimental.
One more word and I swear I'm...
Yep, I'm gonna shut it.
right. But if not here, then where are we supposed to go? What do we, how do we, what? I'm confused right now. Yeah, not this is not what I wanted to click. Yeah, Albert is Ibn Wessler. If we don't catch him now, maybe it'll be too late. But where is he? Why can't we? I mean, probably the Char Club, right? Char Club. But why can't we go there? I mean, there are some locations that are locked. Huh. Oh well, let's just look around. Surely we'll find him sooner or later.
Well, they couldn't even manage to scrape it off.
Useless pincushions.
They're always half-assed, Sonny. You drive me crazy.
Leave them be. Your record is perfect. You've been on the force for 15 years. Almost 10 of that with me.
That's why I deserve a medal.
Get out. Wind down. Resign. Become... let's see. Anything.
That doesn't sound like a bad idea.
If you only knew how much I've thought about that. But I'm simply not good at anything else. Either I'm a gangster or a cop. I've got too much of a backbone to be a gangster.
Also, to be a cop, Marty.
Aw, deep.
You don't want to go in there just like that. It's a closed crime scene.
Well, I'm a closed detective, so...
I hope you're just messing with me, Marty.
Of course I'm messing with you. Let's get inside there and see how much the boys have messed up the place.
Yeah, let's go. My favorite.
You know, Sonny, when we entered the room and saw the girl...
Well, that's when shit went down. That's when we knew the case was gonna be quite something.
Yeah, her body. I called you every name in the book inside my head. I just had enough, you know? I wanted to quit.
But you didn't.
What kept you with me? Was it just curiosity?
No. I just wanted to see your downfall, boss. I wanted to be there when you met your end, get humiliated or even shot.
Oh, well, that's kinda cruel.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
thanks for honesty. I mean, I kind of expected more from someone I could call a friend, but oh well.
But then everything changed on the ship.
On the ship? Why there?
I don't know. Being tied up with you, waiting for certain death. I know I lashed out at you, but in truth, I felt there was no place I'd rather be. It was my place on that fucking burning ship with you, even if we both died there. Know what I mean?
No place I'd rather be. Sorry, I had
I
to.
think I do, Marty. I think I do.
Right. New personal info.
So, I guess there's nowhere to go but forward, huh?
Yep. It would seem so.
Nothing left to do but kill a rat. As the chicken...
Well, wait. We're killing them? I don't think we've been over that part of the plan yet, you
The
know?
last time?
For the last clucking time, partner.
Swear?
I swear.
Of course.
All right. Let's hit the road.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more. I got an achievement for talking to Marty about his feelings. Yep, you maybe did deserve it. Oh wait, no, that's not what I want to press. Is there anything to look at here? Bloodstain. Weird painting, strange sculpture. The painting is just as weird.
Nice.
Yeah, it really is.
Okay, that's not, you know, a lot of commentary on it, but okay. But where do we go to get rid of the rat? The rat in the hut, huh? Very weird, very weird. Bloodstain.
Any better?
Not really.
I'm curious about how they killed her. There were no injuries on her body as far as we could see.
Poisson, I mean poison.
Well, if all goes well, we'll learn about that soon.
Poisson.
Or not.
Or not. Wouldn't be the first time.
Most likely not the last either. Right, nothing left here to do, I guess. So do we go to the Hot Dog, to Bubo's place, to Hotel... Well, we've just been to Hotel Atlas, so let's just go to the Hot Dog.
You know, Sonny, few places are as cozy as the Hot Dog at dawn.
You have a point.
The silence, the fog, the sunshine slowly devouring the sleeping city.
The smell.
Yeah, the Cobbler District has its own distinctive aroma, that's for sure. But wait, do you smell that?
Smell what?
Ah, it seems Zip is ready with the first batch of coffee.
Oh, Zip is back.
That's waiting only for us, my friend.
Well, let's not keep him waiting then.
Well, he's out. He's brave indeed, or an idiot.
Or both.
They're often the same, Marty. And you should
Both.
know.
Give me coffee, Zip. Give me coffee.
Hello, Zip. I see they kicked you out.
You know, Sonny. They told me I could stay in there for 48 hours if I wanted.
Well, maybe you should have done that.
Shit, I had enough. Fuck it. You understand? When you interrogated me, you opened my eyes. I don't give a shit about him, about Wessler and his henchmen. Let them come if they want. It's not gonna be easy for them. You can be sure of that.
Yeah, he really is. Kinda brave.
That's the Zip we know and love.
Thanks, Marty. So, why you here?
One last coffee before the end.
Are you going to get him?
We don't have a choice, Zip. We're grabbing the rat by the tail. No screwing around. No playing it nice.
Ah, I see Ibn's really got to you.
Just Sonny. I'm like this all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, it's not really Ibn either, is it?
Hey, Zip. Listen here.
And?
No.
Okay. We don't care. We don't give a shit. The Hive.
Roachtown stirring.
Thank the gods we're not going to be here when it's fully awake.
I think the buzzing of the hive has its own charm, you know?
Yeah, from afar, on a postcard maybe. But for real? Oh, thanks but no thanks.
Right. We've been to the Weekend House already. We've been everywhere. Mullen is newsstand.
Well, if we have anything else to ask the old beaver, this is the last chance.
We're gonna say goodbyes because we're not making it out alive.
Hey, don't steal my style.
Just learning from the best.
Let me give
Aww.
you some advice. Don't.
That was sweet though. Very sweet of him. Mullen! Holy shit. Alright, Albert.
Does the name Albert mean anything to you?
I know multiple Alberts, Sonny. Which one do you mean?
Albert Wessler.
I see you're in a funny mood, Sonny boy.
I'm always in a funny mood, Mullen boy.
I'm not joking, Mullen, but I'm surprised there's something I know and you don't.
And who is this Albert, anyway? Ibn Wessler's hidden son, maybe?
Even better, my friend. His secret twin brother.
Oh, you've walked into trouble there.
I was hoping you could tell me something useful about him.
I can, sonny boy. Avoid them. Avoid the whole Westler family. Those who happen upon secrets that deep sink without a trace.
Well, not us.
Well, I used to be a professional swimmer. Didn't you know?
No, I didn't.
I lied.
Amazing. The Westler residency.
What do you know about the Westler mansion, Uncle Mullen?
That if you're about to go there, bring a tank with you. Or two.
Or 3.
Dangerous,
Or
you
4.
mean?
Dangerous? It's a fortress, sort of. Giant walls, watchtowers, and of course, Westler's hired thugs are waiting for you there.
I think if we just like storm it, you know, head on first, it's bound to work out one way or another.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah, I know, Marty.
It's a beautiful place, I must admit. At least you'll kick the bucket with mouths hanging open in wonder.
That's something.
Yep.
Good attitude, my lad. Keep it.
Right. Albert's letter.
This Albert, he had to paint a picture of Natasha at his brother's request.
Let me guess. He fell in love with her.
Yeah, classic, huh? Then he killed his brother and took his place.
Yeah, well, that's a classic too. So, you're telling me who goes by Ibn Westler is not really Ibn Westler?
Exactly. He's Albert, a dangerous lunatic with multiple personality disorder.
Hey, he's just like me. I mean, what?
Lads, I guess that Miss Marble's going to write another one of those novels about this.
You mean Meredith? Oh, that's just what we need.
Once you sold your soul, it's too late to cry about it, sonny boy.
I guess you're right,
That's what I
Mullen.
keep telling him.
I guess you're right. Right. I don't really care about Dr. Seuss. He's a slippery individual, because, you know, he's a snake. But not really that curious or interesting.
Hey, old man. Sun's not even up yet, and you're already open?
You know what's my secret, sonny boy?
I never sleep.
What?
I never close.
Shit, I was close! I mean, no, he's close. I mean, he's not closed, because he doesn't close, so... You get it.
That clever.
How can I help you, lads? I see you're going somewhere.
We've already talked about that.
Sonny's going to die. I'm just wrapping up a delicate case.
So, you'll be off to the Westler residency then?
You're sharp, old beaver.
Well, me dear lads, I'm glad I got to know you.
Red Bucketcha. Red Bucketcha.
Hey, don't you start too.
That I'm just kidding.
Well, you don't sound like you're kidding, Mullen. Where is the Westler residency, huh? Where can I go? Where can I go to the Westler residency? Shit! Wait. Maybe, I thought you maybe you, from here? No?
This fog's...
Strange, but somehow this time I feel it's a good omen.
It makes sense you could go from here.
Really? How come?
How
I don't
come?
know. It's like the light at the end of the tunnel without the light.
Okay.
Oh, you're not getting ready to die, are you, old man? If we're going on a suicide mission, I think
Well,
I should
Marty,
know.
it kind of is a suicide mission.
Why, haven't I told you yet?
You're not funny.
I am. Extremely funny, in fact. Speak.
Look, Sonny, I think if we go now, there's no
Right, yeah, you
back.
talked with Marty.
At least.
Obviously, I'm so stupid. God.
I'm still thinking about it, Marty.
Are you? New location. Oh, frick. You had to talk with Marty. Right. Okay. But I don't want to wait anymore. I want the climax. A fancy mansion somewhere at the end of the world. You just have to own one if you are a billionaire gangster. Eh? Eh, indeed. Let's go. Let's kick the little rat's ass. Here we go. The
sun
final
was
countdown.
shining, and all the ducks were in a row.
You mean the
I
chickens?
felt ready. The pieces of the grand puzzle were laid out on the table. I just needed to piece them all together. A revealing glance or a careless word, and I'd have the answer. I knew we were in the right place. I knew it was nearly over. Was Natasha really just a victim? Or did she know everything? Was she controlling the puppets from behind the curtain? Well, if you don't know where to go, go straight ahead.
I guess we're
What
bound.
could possibly go wrong?
Well, except of, you know, everything, of course. Okay, let's see. I am excited, I'm not gonna lie.
Here I am, Natasha. I hope you're waiting.
Color! We've got color, except for red.
Furry gods. I knew he was rich, but wow.
Half the city is in his hands, Marty, and half the Council of 12.
Very powerful man we're dealing with.
I think we'll catch a big fish today.
Or a big fish will devour us.
Don't count your chickens. I'm sure Wessler's expecting us. And Natasha too, I hope.
That is, unless she's dead. Huh? Or maybe Wessler is dead. Someone is dead. This is my prediction. Either Natasha killed Wessler or Wessler killed Natasha.
You hope?
If I'm right, she could be our only chance of survival.
She's dead.
Lovely prospects, huh?
I've had worse.
Really?
And this place really is beautiful. The color is doing... Sorry, I'm EP. Right, let's look around. Rat Knight. Holy sh... Goofy eye, motherfucker.
Huh. One of Wessler's ancestors, maybe.
Doubt it.
Wessler's ancestors were poor cobblers. More likely, this represents what he thinks of himself.
I wonder how chivalry is compatible with organized crime.
You can combine a lot of, you know, contrary things if you lie to yourself, Marty. That's the key. Just lie to yourself.
Ibn was planning to leave the underworld.
When his twin brother tore out his tongue, poked out his eye, killed him, and took his place?
Yeah.
Yep. A very unfortunate end.
Oh, this place has its own greenhouse. What do you think's inside?
I mean, judging by the name. Green?
100% humidity and unbearable heat.
Oh, that too.
Oh, not like that. Could they be growing rarities in there?
You mean the Zaza?
Or maybe some chicken-eating giant flower.
I think it's the Zaza.
What? Oh, you just made that up, right? Nah, I'm sure there's no such thing.
Foreshadowing. We're gonna be fighting that in the climax.
Is this a mansion or a grand palace?
Both, to an extent, I think.
Or a small city.
Well, if it comes to hide and seek, old Wessler will have an advantage.
A serious advantage.
But we are the chicken police, so, you know. That's an advantage too, I'd say. Tower.
What the hell is it? Water tower? Turret? A frickin' lighthouse?
I think it's a monument to an enormous ego, Marty.
Or maybe to a small yeah.
Well, anyone who builds a tower this big must be trying to compensate.
I've already made the joke, Marty. You late to the party, Marty.
Or he just has too much dough.
True.
Quite the steed, isn't it?
Seems nowadays organized crime pays well.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, sheed.
In
Okay,
Clawfield.
I'm back. Sorry.
Are you surprised? The chicken police retired.
Well, they say the team's back together again.
Nah, that's impossible.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Right, so we're going inside, I guess.
Hey, not so fast, chicken.
Gabriel, my friend. Hello again. You've tried to kill us, what? 3? 2 or 3 times right now.
Please excuse my partner. We didn't mean to be rude, it's just his terrible habits, as you may already know.
Not as long as I'm here, boys.
We'll see about that, furball.
Ah, look what the cat dragged in.
Funny, I don't recognize them.
Well, maybe if they had some guns with them? Tommy guns?
Oh yeah.
Who's Tommy?
Now I remember. The 2 suckers in the luxury van you shot to pieces. Twice.
Exactly.
What are you doing here, chickens? Would you like us to finish what we started?
We'd love to have fun with you boys, but we need to talk to your boss. And while we're at it, the lady of the house is also expecting us.
Is that so?
Yeah, that's so horny.
Marty, I never mind.
In that case, I guess there's no reason for us to waste your precious time. Is that right, Gabriel?
Get the hell out of our sights while there are still feathers on your skin, chickens.
I really like the bouncer guy. We don't even know his name, but he's so polite and has a cool accent too.
Easy, pal. We're not even here anymore. Until next time, boys.
Bye-bye.
This must lead to Wessler and Natasha.
Holy shit, it's even more impressive inside.
Let's get the big guns out and kick the door down.
No need for that, Marty. We'll wait until they invite us in, like real gentlemen. Then maybe we'll need the guns. But I hope it won't come to that.
Oh, my trigger finger's itching, Sonny. Someone's gotta pay.
All right, you know, you get it out. You're gonna get it out of your system on the shooting range, Marty. Calm yourself down. Calm your chickens.
Someone is gonna pay. Tonight.
Yeah, just don't let it be us.
Hi, Olivia.
Ah, what a pleasant surprise. Hello, Olivia. Sweetie.
Get lost.
What did you say, ma'am?
Turn around and get the hell out of here now, if you want to make it out with feathers intact.
Come on, Olivia. Don't worry about us. We know what we're doing.
Martin. Huh? Don't you get it? You have to get out of here or you'll be in danger, and also her.
Do you mean Natasha? Please calm down, miss. We have to talk to Mr. Wessler and Miss Katsenko.
You really don't understand, do you?
No. Oh. There she is.
What do they not understand, Olivia?
There she is.
So, what is it exactly that our guests don't understand?
Where is Mr. Wessler, huh? Where is Albert, or Ibn, or whatever?
I was trying to tell the detectives that Mr. Wessler's very tired and doesn't welcome guests this early. He gets rather irate if he's being disturbed at this hour.
I'm sure Mr. Featherland and Mr. McChicken can wait here while Ibn refreshes himself. I'll entertain them until then.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Katsenko.
Please, Sonny. I thought we've already discussed this. Call me Natasha.
Natasha, right. Natasha Katchenko. What is that reaction, huh?
Please, Natasha, can we talk to you in private?
God damn it.
Martin?
It's all right, Olivia. These gentlemen are my friends.
Yes, Miss Katsenko.
Katchenko. Right, Natasha. Hope you're not gonna kill us.
The truth is, Ibn isn't really in a good shape today, gentlemen. He's rather furious.
Uh-huh.
Are you sure this can't wait?
I wonder why is that?
You commissioned us, Natasha, and we barely escaped with our combs intact.
So you know who left the threats?
Oh, we know much more than that, Natasha. We even know where you used to work. We talked to Madame Zavas.
Wild gods.
Why didn't you tell us?
Do you think it's easy for a woman to talk about such things? That she used to be an escort?
Along with Molly?
So you know.
Yeah, I know, Natasha. I also know all of this was a trap.
Believe me, I tried to handle things the least painfully I could. You weren't even supposed to know.
A lot shouldn't have happened. Poor Deborah shouldn't have had to die.
Dear sweet Deborah.
Cold, stiff Deborah.
That's cruel.
Please don't say
Exactly, like Jesus, sorry. A bit of compassion, empathy, you know, anything.
A price worth paying?
You cannot think I have
No, Natasha
anything
did
to do
not.
with that. You just cannot.
Natasha wouldn't do that. Either she's like a masterclass liar, or, you know, or it's not her.
I don't know, Natasha.
I have a feeling like I know.
Please, Sonny, tell me, what is going on?
You have to know, right?
Yeah, kind of, you know, she's the one.
Please.
She's the reason we're here.
Excuse me for making you wait, detectives. I'm having a rough morning after a long night.
Oh, there you are.
Is that so? Our night was also kinda long.
Albert.
To put it mildly.
I was just telling the gentleman that you were exhausted, my dear, and they should come back another time. I'll escort them out.
Oh, honey, no need for that. My door's always open to the legendary chicken police. Please, come on in, guys. Let's talk in my room.
Then this way, please.
You just stay here, my darling. I'm sure our conversation will bore you to death. Please, go
I
and
don't like where
yourself
this is
for,
going.
Tell Olivia to go make some coffee.
Coffee.
Yes, dear. Whatever you like.
Did he just say coffee? What the frick is a coffee? What the clock is it?
Please, follow me, gents.
Oh, we will.
Lead on, Wessler. So long, sweetheart.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Farewell. Farewell. Where are we supposed to go? Huh? Where am I? Oh, stairs. Right. There he is. The man of the hour.
This paint.
It's beautiful and rather provocative. Almost makes my comb stand up.
It's not the only thing that this painting is making stand up.
I'm not surprised.
But the corner is missing.
You're right, Sonny. You're quite the observer.
I wonder why.
Well, yeah, this painting's unfortunately damaged. I don't know where the missing piece could be.
But I know.
You don't know? Well, if you're interested, we know exactly where it is.
Really?
Really. It's here with us.
An insignificant little piece, isn't it? But there's an exciting cat scratch on it.
More like a rat scratch, because it's a monogram.
A.W.
That's...
Albert Wessler. He's a great painter. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Enough. Out with it already. What are you trying to say? I have no time for your childish charades.
Easy, Wessler. We'll get to that in a bit.
Easy. So it was not a code at all. It was Albert Wessler. Let's just go.
So, what do you want to know? I've heard you've been through a rather eventful...
Let's not waste any more time. Time to corner the rat.
Oh, you have rather good informants.
Yeah, that's true. I should tell you, I see and hear everything that happens in the city. And you are exceptionally resilient. No offense.
Well, that's what they pay us for.
None taken. But tell me, are we gonna flatter each other for a long time, or are we finally done with the courting?
Straight to the point. I like it. Yeah, so let's continue like that, shall we? What do you want? How dare you intrude upon me in my own house?
Oh, forgive us. Our moral compass has been confused a little bit after someone tried to kill us several times in the last 48 hours. With fire, with machine guns. I could go on.
And while we're at it, you could answer some of our questions. If you've nothing to hide, you have nothing to fear.
And then we'll just leave you alone.
All right. I'll go along with your childish little game. I would have had a long and tedious day ahead of me anyway. So, can we start?
With pleasure, Mr. Wessler.
And I guess, for the last time, ask him.
I have no idea what she sees in you, but Natasha's been seriously worried about you.
Yeah, she, really worries more than usual, but it's understandable. Those disgusting messages.
Disgusting, all right. Do you know why that word exactly? Why did they write that specific word everywhere?
Since you've been to the Nile, I guess you know the answer to your question.
Didn't it bother you, Wessler? What Natasha used to do? Surely it must have upset you.
Why? Did it upset you when you discovered your wife did the same thing?
What did you just say?
What did you think, chicken? That I didn't know? Yeah, don't make me laugh. I know about everyone who ever set foot in that place. I can even tell you who Molly's regulars were, if you're interested.
You son of a bitch.
Sonny, don't.
Yes, detective?
Not yet.
You're right, Marty. It's not worth it.
You're funny, you know that?
About the painting.
Yeah. My brother Albert made it. He's a great talent, but, still, he's a rather troubled individual.
Such self-criticism.
What did you say?
My partner means that you and your brother are very much alike. Identical twins, if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed. But, what does that have to do with the painting?
We'll get to that. Don't worry, Mr. Wessler. So Albert made the painting at your request, is that right? And the one that's in Natasha's room in the Tsar, too.
Yeah, exactly. Is that a crime?
No, it's not a crime in itself. This picture, it's rather strange, you know?
Why do you think so? It's just me, Natasha, and my brother.
The photo doesn't tell much in itself, yes. But if you already have the right information, suddenly it starts to talk.
Really?
He fell in love with her, didn't he?
Who do you mean?
Albert, of course. He fell in love with Natasha. All those sessions while he was painting the pictures. Were you there every time?
You mean, me?
You.
No, I mean, while Albert was painting, yeah, but I wasn't there all the time. Albert was there, all along.
And you think he could have fallen in love with Natasha? That's why he escaped? What do you think happened to him? Who tore out his tongue?
Eh, I have no idea.
Did Natasha know about what happened to your brother?
No, of course not.
Do you love beautiful things, Wessler?
Why do you ask that? Yeah, of course.
You were afraid of losing her, weren't you? To him.
Stop. Enough. If you want to ask something, ask clearly. Don't play with me.
We're just doing our job.
Then do it clearly. And quickly. Yeah, I'm really starting to lose my patience.
We visited Albert's cell and found something he seems to have forgotten to take with him in his great hurry.
That's a big mistake.
A classic, even.
What the hell are you babbling about?
This is Albert Wessler's love letter to Natasha.
More like a confession.
In which he tells her he's capable of doing anything for her, even the most horrible things.
Yeah, this letter doesn't prove anything at all. Albert is mad, insane. He's not normal. No one would believe his word, don't you understand?
But they believe yours, right? Because you're not Albert Wessler. You're Hobart Ibn Wessler, aren't you? How good it feels to be in his skin.
How dare you?
Just tell him, Sonny. I'm getting tired of this.
You're just a cheap fake, Albert. You couldn't follow in your brother's footsteps even if you wanted to. No matter how hard you tried, you couldn't get Natasha either. Am I right?
There it is.
What? What did you just say?
She hates you, doesn't she? She doesn't know. She doesn't understand why. But she hates you. It's instinctive.
Yeah, what do you know? What could you possibly know about suffering and loneliness and the darkness? What could you know about hate, huh?
Quite a lot, actually. Oh! He's got a gun!
Albert is an imposter. He's not who he says he is, and might not even know who he really is. I have to concentrate on this first, to soften him up, and to avoid us being shot in the gizzard, of course.
Alright.
What were you thinking, Albert? How long did you think you could keep it up?
Until the end of my life, if needs. Yeah, I cared about nothing except for her to love me. Not for who Ibn was, but for who I am.
Why did you think that would happen? Everybody noticed the change.
Yeah, I knew it would be hard, Santino. But I also knew animals see what they want to see. I didn't have to behave like Ibn. They only had to believe I'm him.
Why did you decide to take your brother's place?
Yeah, as you're curious, from the moment I laid eyes on Natasha for the first time. But I had to convince myself that this was the only way.
You've never talked about your feelings for Natasha with your brother, am I right?
Are you insane? Yeah, Ibn would have had me killed immediately. And no one would ever know.
So instead, you've done the same thing, haven't you? What a comfortable excuse.
Comfortable? Do you think all of this was just some kind of cruel game for me? I had to destroy the person I loved and respected the most.
Cry me a river.
You know, there's only a thin, fragile membrane between love and hate. If anything touches it, it tears immediately. You felt like this before, haven't you? Yeah, I can see it in your eyes.
You can analyze me until the sun goes down, Wessler, but you won't get far with that.
Yeah, evasive answer. So I'm right.
Alright, okay. We're making progress.
Did you ever believe that you were Ibn Wessler?
Did I ever believe? I still do. I believed it all along. Don't you get it? I am Ibn Wessler.
And also, Albert Wessler.
I see you're starting to understand.
Alright, okay. Imposter, manipulator, cruel. Imposter!
So you feel you're two people at the same time, even now?
Does it sound crazy? Maybe it is. But Ibn lives inside me. Sometimes he's even stronger than Albert ever was.
Do you think you can avoid the gas chamber with this, Albert?
I don't have to avoid anything, Sonny. You and your friend, will never leave this place. It's better if you start getting used to the thought.
You're not the cold-blooded killer you'd like to think you are.
Yeah, do you think so? Try me, detective.
Alright, okay. Progress.
That was your plan. Take his place and live happily
He's shaking.
ever after.
Why? Isn't it good enough of a plan, Mr. Featherland? It was perfect, even in its imperfection.
Which is?
Ibn's ghost.
His what?
Please don't take it literally, Mr. Chicken. I'm not talking about spirits. When Ibn died, I didn't just take his place, but also his role. He himself, his essence, if you will. Yeah, though I guess that's too much for you to understand.
So you mean Ibn's here with us even now?
He was here all along. Don't you get it? I am Hobart Ibn Wessler.
I must get serious, because looking at the gun in Wessler's trembling hand, I'm afraid I don't have much time. Albert is a cruel psychopath, but maybe I can turn that cruelty against him. When was the moment you decided to kill him, Albert?
When I drew the last stroke on that fatal painting, Mr. Featherland. When I glanced at it for the last time, and then at Natasha, who was shivering under the weight of my gaze.
You simply fell in love with her? End of story?
Not in the slightest, Mr. Featherland. Love is, just chemistry. What I felt was more than that.
What a reductive approach.
Everybody thinks that, Albert. But we all feel the same. We're just fools.
No, Mr. Featherland. Not at all. At that moment, I knew what I was gonna do. I knew that the world was coming to an end if I didn't do it. It implodes on itself and ceases to exist. I couldn't let that happen. I couldn't.
Let him have her, right? You simply wanted her for yourself.
I wanted her for ourselves, Sonny. I was him by then. He just didn't know it yet.
He's really... You know, he could really use some psychiatric help. Wounded.
What did you do that made Ibn get you locked up?
That's a sharp turn, detective.
It just came to me, you know? Where did it all start? Where did all the hate and jealousy come from?
Jealousy? What are you talking about?
Oh, come on, Albert. Alone, locked up at the end of the world, while your brother is one of the most influential figures of Clawville, driving an expensive car, living in a mansion, with the city's most desirable woman in his bed. Why wouldn't you be jealous?
Yeah, Albert was jealous of Ibn. Maybe he still is. But I understand why he did it. Albert was beyond control and dangerous.
What does that mean exactly?
Albert did our mother wrong. Poor old Mom. She never heard her fly. But Albert couldn't take that she was praising his brother all the time while Albert was just an unsuccessful, foolish, poor painter.
What did you do to her, Albert?
Albert killed her. It looked like an accident, but Ibn knew it wasn't. That was the last straw. Albert had to be locked up, and he agreed. He never said no to his brother.
But he never forgot who did this to him either, did he?
Ibn was really good to him. Visited him every week. Did everything he could. Even introduced Natasha in the end.
And that was his downfall.
Both of them, Sonny. And yours, too.
Alright, slowly.
Did you hate Ibn or yourself more, Albert?
Albert hated himself the most ever since he was born. He idolized Ibn. But every time his brother stood before him, he saw what he could have been himself if he had enough strength. But he didn't. Albert had always been a coward, a pitiful nobody.
And now?
Finally, there's no more Albert. And no more Ibn either. It's only me, and for both of them, I'm perfect.
Can it be that the fear is making you say these things, Albert?
Stop calling me that.
I have to call you something. What should I call you? What name should I use?
Respectful. Respect his pronouns.
I don't know anymore. I don't.
I'm very close to breaking him. But if I'm too hard on him, I could quickly be signing my death warrant. It's time to dig a little bit deeper and uncover Wessler's wounds. Natasha was kind to you, right? Too kind.
Natasha was simply amazing, gentle, kind, lively, but still so distant.
You're telling me.
It's like she was from another world. A world where everything's full of charm and grace and everything's fragile and delicate. Do you understand?
I think I do, yes.
I knew Albert's touch would harm her. Albert is rough. Albert can't keep such a delicate thing in his arms.
That's why you had to become Ibn, am I right?
I didn't take Ibn's place, Mr. Featherland. I became one with him, can't you see? It's the only way I could comprehend and accept the miracle that was Natasha.
Was?
I think I've corrupted her. She's not that gentle and pure creature I painted on the canvas anymore. I ruined her. She became rotten under my hands.
Maybe it's not too late, Albert. Tell her the truth and end this.
No. You can't understand this. She can't either. I killed Ibn, but he also killed me, can't you see? We're nothing without each other.
You can't be two people at the same time, Albert. Nobody can bear the weight of the sins of two souls.
Ibn loved her. I admired her. Ibn was crazy about her. I've been crazy for a long time. Ibn idolized her, and I hated her. And if there's anything more blind, more devoted, more extreme, and more true than love, it could only be hate, Mr. Featherland. It's an endlessly exciting, thrilling, and warm feeling. And infinitely red. Just like love.
You know you're not going to be able to go through with it, right? That you won't be able to carry the weight. But you still did it. Why?
Yeah, if I didn't kill him and become one with him, Albert would have died, Mr. Featherland.
And the threats? Which one of you was that? Albert or Ibn? Who wrote them? And which one of you killed Deborah?
In my world, Ibn and I are inseparable. Just like love and hate are one and the same. And I hate Natasha so much that I could destroy myself along with her, just so she would die with me. Are you familiar with this feeling, Mr. Featherland?
More than life itself.
You see? We're not so different after all.
With the exception being, you know, Sonny's not killing people.
You and I have nothing in common, Wessler. You know why?
Why, Mr. Featherland?
Because if I were in your shoes, I would have pulled the trigger a long time ago.
Goodbye, Sonny.
So long, Albert.
Alright, okay, that was decent. Let's see where this will take us. Will he shoot? And if he will, who will he shoot? Oh shit! Natasha! Holy moly.
So, you heard everything.
I heard everything.
I'm sorry you had to find out like this.
And thank you. If it weren't for you...
Yes, both of you would be dead, I know. But believe me, I still thought carefully before firing.
About who to target?
You know, I truly loved Ibn.
But this man wasn't him. You felt it, didn't you?
Maybe I even knew it. I don't know. But I still can't believe it.
It won't be easy to process for any of us.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. And regarding Molly...
The cops. But how? How do they know?
Wait, we're the cops.
I have no idea, Marty.
Do not look at me. I did not call them.
Olivia?
Don't worry, Natasha. They won't lay a finger on you. I promise.
Please, Sonny. You don't need to worry about me.
I don't want to be rude, Sonny, but I'm more worried about us than her. Hello, boss.
Oh.
Hello, boys.
Before you say anything, we can explain.
No need for that, Santino. Monica already told me everything.
Monica?
Hey, boys. What were you thinking? That I would just let you get killed without saying goodbye?
Thanks, Mon. Should we say we owe you one?
You know already, boys. Shoes are my weakness.
Oh, we're gonna buy you a lot of shoes.
Hey, mine too.
Of all that's furry, we don't want to hear that. And boys...
Yes, boss?
Don't believe you'll get away with it so easily. I want a report on my desk from both of you with all the details. Am I clear?
Oh, will do, boss. Will do.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. It'll all make sense, believe us. Right after I figure out myself what the hell just happened.
What Marty's trying to tell you is that we had good reason to investigate outside the law. But we're sorry.
What happened to you, Sonny? You're sorry? Did you hit your head?
People change, boss. People change.
Why does everybody keep asking that?
Why indeed.
So can we go now, boss? Without getting handcuffed?
Don't give me ideas, Santino.
Thanks, boss.
Blood Boil is not so bad after all. So what? Is it over?
So, what now? Where to?
I guess it's over.
I think I should mourn, right?
Technically. But then again, Ibn's been dead for quite a while now.
You should.
But I don't know what to feel anymore, Sonny.
Poor Natasha. She didn't deserve any of this.
I understand, Natasha. You know, if you need anything...
Yes, I know where to find you.
See you around, sweetheart.
Ma'am?
Goodbye, detectives.
Take care of yourself. Timothy! You're here! Hello.
How the hell did you find your way here, Tim? Always where the trouble is.
Sometimes I think you're the criminal mastermind behind all the dark dealings in this city.
I wish.
I wish too, because then we could legally throw you in jail.
Oh god, they hate him.
I love your sense of humor, Sonny.
I wasn't joking.
So, where did you get the scoop?
Are you kidding me? The whole city's talking about you. You've left quite the mess.
I mean, yeah, I guess we've been like, what, 2 shootings involved in a burning of a ship in the span of a single night.
That I admit.
Well, it's a miracle that all of the city's smear sheet journalists aren't here already. Oh, while we're at it, will you give me an exclusive interview?
I guess we could.
Pluck off, Tim.
Ah, I guess we couldn't.
Hey!
So rude. Monica? What
Thanks
shoes do you
again,
want?
Lon. If not for you, those fur heads would have put holes in us.
No wonder, since you put holes in their boss.
Well, actually, that wasn't us.
Then who was it?
Natasha.
Really? I wouldn't have thought it of her. It's a pleasant surprise.
It was for us too, believe me.
Oh boy.
What? Are you waiting for me to change my mind?
We just wanted to thank you.
No, sir.
Then stop pecking around here.
Of course.
Yes, sir.
9 clues and all of them about... Oh, wait. Yeah, information about... Oh, you actually have something about Natasha. Ah, okay. Tried to send us away. What a surprise. She was the one who pulled the trigger. Wasn't for... Yep. There was something about Blood Boil too. Quite interestingly. Yeah. He's a good guy after all. Maybe a bit of a douche, but he's not a bad person. And Monica, as always, the most important member of the Chicken Police, right alongside Mullen. And of course Albert. He is a dangerous lunatic. Vicious beast, yeah. Poor guy too, like, he clearly had some serious mental issues, and maybe if he was, you know, properly taken care of, and earlier too, maybe he would have, you know, turned out better. I mean, he did kill, you know, his brother. He caused a lot of, you know, pain and suffering to go around, but, you know, maybe there was a better way out for him, you know. Maybe there was a world in which he could be, you know, better. Yep. Deadly simple. Deadly simple indeed. One more information. Oh, Olivia. I don't care about Olivia. And clues. The final clue. It's over. Natasha saved our lives to the last minute, and once Albert had revealed everything. So there we go. That's it. But is it really over? Well, the case is, but... Wait, what do we do now? Do we leave, or what do we do? Wait, is there like a, you know, credit scene? What do I do? I mean, I guess the case is over, you know. How do I?
And what about you, son?
Oh, we just have to talk Natasha. I guess.
I'll go home and sleep. Maybe for 3 days. I'll try to forget.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. If there's anything I can do.
I'm not sorry, Natasha. It's better this way. We find out painful truths, but at least we see clearly now, don't we?
Yes, I think you're right. Thank you.
We thank you, Natasha. You saved our lives.
But it was also me who endangered you in the first place, right?
So we're even.
Well, I won't argue about that.
Thank you.
We thank you.
But it was also me.
Yeah, we've been through that. But what do I do now?
Just one quote, guys. They say you've taken down the whole Wessler Empire. They say...
I say you're full of shit, Tim, and you can quote me on that.
Just...
I say...
Let's just talk with everyone, I guess.
How did you know we were here?
I always pay attention, Sonny. And because I know you like you are my own nestlings.
No, I love it when you say pretty little things like that.
Don't get used to it, Marty.
So, what's your shoe size again, Mon?
35, Sonny. I like high heels. And because there's 2 of you, 2 pairs will do for a start.
Anything for you, darling.
I don't want just anything, Marty. I want shoes.
Yes, ma'am.
Will do. We can make it work.
See you at the PD?
At the PD, Mon.
See you at the PD. Well, Blantress. Oh, more people. Great. Hi, Bosco.
You're a good boy, Bosco. Nice work.
You know, folks, somebody's gotta take care of the real police work while you're tearing up the city.
Sorry for the mess, Bosco, but you know what?
You know, things happen.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do.
How did you catch them? After the gunshot, I was sure these 2 would show up. They have a habit of doing that.
They were already in cuffs before then, Sonny. We had the house surrounded. If you could have hung on, maybe nobody would have died.
Hey, a second longer and it would have been us.
That's your story?
Cluck you sideways, Bosco. Nice catch, Bosco. You can mount them on your wall as trophies.
Yeah, I wish I could, Sonny.
Nice catch.
Alright, okay, we've been for that. Hi, Olivia.
Hey, Olivia.
Marty?
I just, wanted to thank you
For what exactly?
for trying to save us.
I didn't do it only for you, believe me. I loved my job while I had it. Now my employee is dead, so I don't have a job anymore.
I didn't even think of that.
Of course you didn't.
Can I do anything to help?
Nope.
I think I'll manage. I always do.
If there's...
Thank you, Martin.
She hates him. Hi, Gabrielle.
Gentlemen.
How does it feel to be in cuffs?
Gentlemen?
We're honestly very sorry it had to end like this.
Yeah, this peacefully.
For myself, I'm glad, gentlemen. I would have sincerely regretted it if we had to shoot both of you, but unfortunately, that seemed to be the only solution to this, rather nasty situation. Fortunately, it didn't turn out that way. Joyful.
What a nice guy. He's so good. I love him.
Don't think we'll be behind bars for long, chickens. Whistler may be dead, but his empire still...
Nah, I wouldn't be so sure, Gabrielle.
Oh, look at that. He can talk.
In complex sentences, too.
Yeah, or something like that.
Amazing.
Gabriel slander, we love to see it.
I hope we'll meet again, gentlemen.
Yeah, with you? Yeah, certainly.
So do I, Shakespeare. And while you're sitting in your cell, you could teach your famous manners to your friend, too.
Maybe I will, Mr. Featherland.
That would be...
I certainly
That
hope
would be
so.
amazing. Right. I guess we've talked to everyone, right? What else is that? What else? What else am I supposed to do? I wanna see the credits.
Dino, you're doing that on purpose?
Yes.
No, sir. Never, sir.
Then get the fuck out of here.
That's our clue to leave, but how do we leave?
Look at all these plants. It's like nature's claiming back what's hers.
Yeah, amazing.
Strange how someone so rotten inside, like Wessler, can still dream something so beautiful to surround himself with.
Yeah. Of course. Makes sense. We can go to the statue too. And to talk to Filmar. Filmar is here. Nice. Hello, Filmar.
You? What are you doing here?
Good question.
I was just driving around. You know.
Yeah? Seriously?
Trying to feed your grandpa? So? Was it a case? Were you, maybe investigating us?
What can I say, Sonny? Am I busted?
Did someone hire you to follow us?
I just had to keep an eye on you and not get involved. That's all. I admit there were a couple of crazy situations and it was hard not to.
But you managed somehow, right?
Good old Filmar.
Professional's a professional, my friend.
Good old Filmar.
Yeah, thanks. So you won't tell us who hired you, whatever we do?
Unfortunately, I can't, my friend. I made a promise.
Professionals have standards after all.
You and your promises.
Some people still take them seriously.
You're a real piece of guano. You know that?
Jesus.
Of course. I've learned everything from you, you old fart.
I think I have an idea who hired you, Phil.
Hey, stop it right there. I don't want to know who you think.
Oh, are you afraid your reaction would give you away?
You wish, pal.
Anyway, it's good to see you here, Hawkeye.
I'm glad you made it out alive. It didn't take you
Yeah,
much.
I'm glad we made it out alive too.
Yeah, not much.
Anyway, it's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we've been for that. I like option. Alright, so we're going back, I guess?
So, here
Oh,
they are, ladies and
there
gentlemen.
it is! Yeah, I just had to talk with
In
everything.
the flesh.
I mean, I just had to talk with everyone. Yeah, for Chicken Police in the flesh indeed.
Damn it, Tim. Drop it and cluck off.
No, no, boys. This time, you deserve it.
Seriously?
What the cluck did you say, boss?
Well, that's unusual.
Stand up straight and try to look like someone who's glad to be alive.
Yes, sir, we'll try.
Ooh, attention chicken police. Say cheese.
Cheese. There it is. The ruthless roosters. I guess, yeah. Okay, so this is the end. The final credits. Can we skip them? Oh, we can. Okay, great.
Natasha,
You were expecting me, weren't you?
I wouldn't say that, but I'm not surprised.
I just wanted to talk to you.
About what exactly?
You know very well.
I don't.
What do you think, Natasha? Why didn't she tell me?
Because she loved you.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for you, she may have never left the place. Perhaps she'd still be there.
Ah, sheep shit.
We used to dream about falling in love with a nice man who comes and saves us someday. A knight in shining armor. You know, like in the fairy tales.
And how did that work out for you?
She fell in love with a good guy. I didn't. I envy her.
I'm not that good guy, Natasha.
Better than
If it's
Leslie.
any consolation, she could have found him. Maybe she's living with him right now, somewhere on the other side of the world.
Well, goodbye, Sonny.
So long, sweetheart. Hey, Natasha, you have a light? I've been trying to smoke this sorry-ass cig all day. It's driving me crazy.
Maybe you don't really need it.
Maybe you're right. Maybe.
Just maybe. Whatever happens, happens. Spike Spiel. Amazing. Right. So, it's over. Finally over. What an amazing game. Great story. Fantastic characters. Very memorable, very likable. I'm kind of speechless. I don't really know what to say. And I'm amazed we've actually managed to reach a semi-good ending. I mean, not for the Westlers, obviously, but, you know, for the rest of us. And I guess Natasha could also be considered, you know, in a precarious situation, but I'm sure she'll manage. She's been through worse. So, yeah, it's over. Thank you all for watching. Not just this episode, but the whole series too. And hopefully we'll find another cool game to play in the near future. But for now, I hope I'll get to see you another time. Bye bye.